Hello peeps, and welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be drawing my OC Shanti. I'm going to be doing something different. I like to take a picture of a sketch I did and use that as the base for my drawing. But before we get into all that, I would like to give a shout out to MKAK Morgan, who is the comment of the week. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like reading y'all's comments, and if you would like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment on any video. That could have been you. Oh my goodness. Also, before we get into like the actual thing I'm going to talk about, I would like to mention that I'm going to be pausing my Patreon page for like a month to kind of give myself a break for my mental health, because it's been really poor lately, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take a month off of Patreon, and I'm gonna take a week off of YouTube, so no video next week. And when I come back next week, I may like change my schedule. I may start uploading on Tuesdays instead of Saturdays. We shall see. But anyways, like I said, I started this drawing differently than I normally would. I was gonna like just take the picture and do the line art on the computer, but while I was like adjusting the sketch, like the contrast and brightness and stuff, so that I could like make the the sketch like pop a little bit more, so that I could lower the opacity and then like trace over it. That's like a lot of work to just end up lowering the opacity. But anyways, while I was doing that, it ended up looking like that, like the colors that I didn't even realize were in the photo like suddenly came to life, so to speak. And I really like those colors, and I was like, you know what, let me just use this sketch, and I'm just gonna like color it with the sketch, which is something I've been doing lately for for like the sketch video thumbnails on Patreon. Is I'll like take a picture from my sketchbook, and in the thumbnail, like for the thumbnail, I'll just like color it digitally, and that's been really fun. And I was like, why don't I do this just like normally, just outside of that? So here I am doing it. When I was still like really new to digital art, I tried it a few times, but I really didn't like it. And it was because like the way I do it, I would like set my color layer to multiply. I don't really set the sketch layer to multiply, even though you can definitely do that, but I don't. But anyways, and because I was doing it like that, I was doing that. So I have a multiply layer, but then I would have like several multiply layers, and so like the colors would like overlap in weird ways, and I thought it was like just not the vibe. But that was before I knew like clipping masks exist. So what I did this time is I just colored the entire sketch with one color, and then created clipping masks for the other things that I want to color, like her hair and her sweater and stuff. So those are all on separate layers, but they have like the clipping mask thing on, so I won't have to worry about things overlapping in weird ways with the like multiply thing on. And I thought it looked really nice. Also, putting my color layer on multiply, it also allowed for the fresh, funky colors that I got from like adjusting the sketch layer. Those were able to like shine through a bit in the like flat colors that I did, so that was really nice. Another thing, this drawing doesn't really have like line art really. It has a little line art in some areas, like for ears, because those are super important. By ears I mean one ear, I just drew one. And I did like some minimal line art for like her sweater and a little bit on her face, but the lines that you see, most of those are just the sketch shining through, so that was pretty cool. I sketched with a red pencil in like my just regular smegular sketchbook, and I wasn't even like sketching to do anything with it really, but I really like this one sketch in particular, and I was like, this will look really nice colored, so I did color it. I think my favorite part about this drawing is definitely the shading, which I haven't got to just yet, but it's coming. Also, I like this little detail on the scarf. By the end of it, it's like really, like by the time I finish the drawing, it's like really subtle. But I think it adds something. It looks really cute, and I like the shading that I did on the scarf and stuff. It's really nice. And like, since it doesn't really have line art, it looks a little bit different than like my normal stuff. It looks how I want my fancy drawings to look, but without all that work, because this took like almost an hour to do, whereas the drawings that I just mentioned, the fancy ones, they can take like a couple hours or maybe longer sometimes, because I do like a whole bunch of blending and stuff. But with this, I didn't have to do all of that, and that was really nice. And I think like sketching with the red pencil was also really nice. I did like clean up the sketch a bit by just like using a watercolor brush on my actual like sketch layer and just like blending out the like extra lines that I didn't want. So I kind of just kept the sketch lines that I wanted and got rid of the rest of them by just blending them into the rest of how do you describe that? I'm like recording this audio, like it's almost 11 o'clock at night. I should be asleep, but I'm not. So there's that. Anyways, I also really like how her hair turned out. It was kind of fun to paint it. I use that word kind of loosely, even though I feel like it is kind of like a form of painting. It's just different, you know. But anyways, like I mentioned earlier, this is my OC Shanti. She's in the same story as Kamir. I drew her a little while back, like I did like a watercolor painting, and in that video I mentioned that her skin tone was wrong. This is the skin tone she should be. I don't know how I got it so wrong the last time. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But this is more accurate, so I redeemed myself. At least I hope I did. I really don't know what happened that last time. Just disregard that. You didn't see it. It didn't happen. But it did, unfortunately. But this is more accurate. So she's supposed to have, like the one that I did was like a medium skin tone, and this is like darker. So this is more accurate. Also, like I already said, I really like her hair, but this is like what I like, the hairstyle I normally like draw her with. And I don't know, I feel like I haven't really done many like finished drawings of her, so this feels like the first I've done where like with this particular hairstyle, and it's like all colored and stuff. So I'm really proud of this one. Praise be to the Lord. And I really like it. Like I said, at least I think I said it, I can't remember, she's in the same story as another OC of mine, Kamir. If you recall the comment from earlier, it was about making videos about my OCs, which I keep saying that I'm gonna do it, and like I am eventually, inshallah. I just am really shy about sharing my OCs for some reason. So I would like to start small, but I don't know like what that entails. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. I'm thinking like doing another Meet the OC thing. Did I say that recently? I feel like I have. My memory's poor. Anyways, so I might do something like that and just talk about my OCs in a video in which I like draw like a Meet the OC thing, kind of like the Meet the Artist thing, but it's just with my OCs. I've done it before. I can't remember what I talked about in those. I only did like 2 of those, like with 2 of my OCs, so. And it's been a minute, so it's about time I like, update that and do something new, something fresh, something funky. That's my favorite phrase right now. I don't even know where I got that from. I couldn't tell you, but I think it's hilarious. Anyways, I really like the colors in this. They're really cute. They kind of remind me of like a sunset, which is really nice. The background felt kind of plain, and I kept feeling like it should have been a little bit darker, so I did like I just went over the outer edges of the illustration with like a purpley color. I set it to, I think, multiply to kind of darken it up a little bit without like darkening up the whole entire illustration. So that was really nice. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of rambly, hope you don't mind. But anyways, how the drawing turned out, I really like it. I think it's super cute. I hope you like it as well. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to my patrons, Turtle Bun Buns, Ariana, Sister Donna 55. Thank you so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you and everything that you do. Wow, oh my goodness. Social medias are in the description if you're interested. I also have an Etsy shop. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day, my peeps.